Hi guys. I thought I would just do a video this week and a little bit of a summary on the two deities that I chose and did some research on. Sorry about if you hear bells in the background. I have kitties that are running around playing with each other that my kids just got, and they both have bells on. So, um, but I chose Asclepius and Eshmun. So Asclepius is a Greco-Roman god, and Eshmun is a Phoenician god or deity. And Asclepius was known as Apollo's son. So Asclepius was actually birthed by Apollo cutting him out of his mother's womb because his mother was set on fire because she had relations with someone else that was not Apollo. So he felt remorse because that was his child. So he went and cut the baby out of the womb, and here's Asclepius. So Asclepius is it's a deity that's known as a healer. He was known in mythology as someone who could bring someone back from the dead. And so Hades, which a lot of you know Hades because you've either read about Hades or you've seen the movie Hercules. So Hades is the god deity or the god of the underworld, and kind of has a monopoly over souls that die. And so he wasn't very happy about the fact that Asclepius was bringing people back from the dead. So he um, argued with Zeus, and eventually Zeus killed Asclepius with a thunderbolt. So he wanted to ensure that all of all the souls were his, and no men were going to be immortal, and Zeus didn't want everyone to be immortal, so he took Asclepius out. So when we're looking at the Phoenician god that's very similar, is Eshmun. He was the son of Sadiq. He was the eighth child, which is what the word Eshmun comes from. And a lot of readings that I looked at, Sadiq is very much related to Apollo in Greek mythology. So, Eshmun had a little bit different story. He was also a healer, but he ended up being wanted by, I guess I could say it like that, by Estrono. I think that's how you say her name. And she was following him. He was a hunter. He did not want to engage with her, so he ended up castrating himself and he died. And then she used the warmth of her body and brought him back to life. So he ended up being immortal because she brought him back to life. So he was a healer as well. Um, there is a couple things that were very similar. One, they both are depicted holding staffs wrapped in serpents. So a lot of things that we see in medicine today have that same symbol with the staff and the serpents. And they both were depicted. I saw a couple pictures of coins and things with them on it, and they always had serpents or staffs or both in their depictions. So that they had in common. Also, they have herbs or plants that are named after them that have medicinal purposes. So Asclepius syriaca is a milkweed, and a lot of Native Americans use that in different concoctions for different medicinal purposes, whether it be to heal an aching back or for infertility. So we have that, and then we also have the herb of Eshmun, which also has medicinal properties and fertility properties and all of that. So I thought those two were very, very similar, Asclepius and Eshmun, and thought I would just give you guys a quick summary of that. Thanks.